and the intenseness of the, if that's a word, the political realm, the way it's affected the economy, versus like I remember back in early 2010s, I guess if you could say, you know, during that time, or actually maybe right before that, you know, when in Obama's administration, when Ebola was coming out and about. Yeah. And now there's arguments saying, oh, well, they made the right response at the time. However, if you look at what Ebola does, that's pretty terrifying. Getting sick, getting sick with Ebola. And it just seems like back then when that was going on, like just the thought of what just happened now with coronavirus, yeah, it's technically spread more easily, I suppose, which, you know, yeah, is true. But it's just unique, you know, just the response to it's just been just
It's insane. Been very like, you have to do this, you have to do that for your own good, for the public safety, responsibility. And there's a group of people who are like, yeah, for the safety and responsibility, for the safety of others is your responsibility. And that sounds good. Great. Okay, well, there's some people who agree on that. And then there's a bunch of other people who say, well, that's great if you want to live in fear, but I don't care type thing, and they'll just want to do whatever they want to do, and I think that's okay too. But again, with the bizarre response to it is really coming down to how strict they're becoming on the rules that you have to do this or that in response to coronavirus. And then, like, other than finding a vaccine, they're not trying to find any treatable things really. Like doctors have been practicing for a while and found things that can treat it, and I said, oh well.
Well, yeah, like, you know, just last month, for example, when the group of doctors got together in DC talking about hydrochloroquine, plus, you know, adding zinc and everything, and how that one, you know, lady doctor was talking about how she's treated, you know, over 300 patients, I believe it was. I might be wrong on that.
That's the one. That's the one.
And saying how, you know, I haven't had a single patient, you know, die. I think she said 0 patients died on her, or maybe 1.
I don't remember.
I think
I'm not going to say one for a fact check,
but
because they'll take us right off of Facebook.
0. Yeah.
If we say it. So I don't know, but y'all know the video we're talking about because it went viral for like a day before it got taken down everywhere.
Well, and it's like, what do you believe? Because that seemed pretty legit to me as far as their credibility and what. But then I see people I have on Facebook that, you know, are your proud little Facebook warriors. You know, that are all
y'all do so much. We really thank you guys.
I just don't know what we would do. I mean, just y'all just love, you know, I love watching y'all's arguments on Facebook every day. Like, you know, you're just going to make a huge difference in the world because of your opinion on it.
We truly do thank you. You give us a lot of content besides Netflix for entertainment.
A lot of content, and we really appreciate it. But I saw people like, oh, these doctors, they're not even blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, okay, I'm sorry. You haven't been to medical school, and then you're claiming this doctor doesn't know what they're talking about because you read 3 or 4 articles on Facebook that may or may not even be true
by a doctor that has a PhD but in like geography, not an actual medical doctor. Like those, the fake expert things. We know.
Yeah. And just since we're on that topic real quick, how about y'all start, instead of putting hate on Facebook and your opinions all the time? Now there are, you know, certain things going on right now that do need to be addressed, and there are things going on right now that are not acceptable. So there's some posts that I see that I'm just like, okay, I can understand that, standing up for certain things. However, why don't we just all try to be a little bit more positive with each other on Facebook, show each other a little bit more love and encouragement, and just be there to support each other? Because I don't know about you, Kevin, but every time I get on Facebook, I feel worse getting on Facebook.
Yup, you said it right there.
When I get off, I'm in a worse state of mind than I was before.
And really, Facebook coronavirus with the social media has put people in depressive states like no other. We want to talk about things with coronavirus. Okay, we want to talk about the death tolls of coronavirus. Good. Let's talk about the death tolls of people offing themselves, like right in their dome piece. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Yeah, just the you know, the suicide with coronavirus going on. If you were already in a bad mental frame of mind,
you're struggling with some money, you know, you're just getting by, things like that.
Yeah.
And then
this
happened, and the government is telling you, here's $1,200, but please, for your safety, listen to us. My God, I can understand why I'd be like, there's no way out of this hole. There's no way.
Yeah.
They're not. The government does not care about you. Like they really don't.
Yeah.
Neither does Fox News. Neither does CNN. Neither does what?
NPR and all I mean,
ABC,
NPR is a little bit more down the middle. But
all those good news channels, like they're not coming to help you when you're in financial trouble. They're just here to tell you what you need to think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on a global scale with everyone involved. Americans are not the only ones out of jobs.
Yeah.
Because of the coronavirus. And it's also not just American media who mongered it.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's completely in the fault of them. Personal opinion, but
yeah, no, I agree. But back to the suicide thing. Guys, we really need to, regardless of your religious affiliation, we really need to be praying and supporting people at this time in any way we can. Now is the time, and it sucks because with coronavirus going on, this is the time where we should be showing love and affection towards people and supporting, but it seems like now, we're just putting even more hate out there. One, because of everything that's been going on, but with the, mask versus no mask, people argue